Hello everyone, this is Lolly with Lolly Palooza YouTube channel. I wanted to play with this. I got this from IKEA and I did an IKEA haul my very first time going there. I will give you a link down below to the haul, and I bought this specifically, although this is a cutting board. I bought it specifically for using for when I'm heat embossing on paper so I don't have to burn my hand. So of course, I could decorate this and go all crazy and have fun with it, but I'm thinking any decoration that I would do here would kind of be lost in the shuffle because of the heat. Anything I did would have to be able to withstand the heat of the heat tool as I was going over the project. So it just seemed like kind of a waste to really decorate this part here. And I have one of these clips. I think these bulldog clips. I will look it up, and what I think I'm going to do is mount it right here. Now I could ask my husband to drill a hole and screw it in here somehow, but you know, I have these permanent glues. I'm just going to use them. So the first thing I need to do is look and see which part of this actually touches this board. So right in here, let's see if I can show you. Because of the slant and the angle, this part right here is not touching the board. This part does, and around here does. And I could always just add extra glue if I need to really give that a good solid hold. And it's not like this is going to be pulled on, because it's just going to be pushed on to insert paper for the embossing, and like that. So, you know, I think the permanent glue would be good enough. But also, I was thinking I could put something on the handle. I could also just paint around the edges, and I thought with my shaky hands, I would have a hard time getting a perfect line across here. I could tape this off if I wanted to, and then I thought, you know, I've got time. If I want to change my mind and do something like that, I always could. So, of course, one could always stain this. That would be another option. And I think I will pretty much leave the hole alone so I can hang it. I might put a ribbon through here. But then someone gifted me these llamas, and I thought, what a perfect thing, because it looks like they would fit right here on the handle around the hole like that. I think I would use pink, and then this fits perfectly right there, so I can't go wrong, right? Now, this is a sticker. I am going to put it on here as a sticker and not worry about how well it's going to stick. It's going to stick pretty well because I can't even slide it over. There, I'm trying to get him as high up as I can. If he gets, or she, whatever, if this llama gets, loses some of its stickability, I will just turn around and use some of my permanent glues. So in the meantime, I think what I'm going to do is use this. I'm using the Super Tight Multi-Grab 360. And I know that the longer you wait on this, the better a hold it has. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the glue around the areas that I know where it's going to stick. I mean, where it's going to touch my wood. And I'm just going to touch it right there, because that will leave me a nice impression of where it's going to touch. So now I know to fix those areas up a little more. Hands are shaking. And I did add a little extra glue. Because I really want this to stick. So I'm going to set this aside for 5 minutes. The longer you wait on this glue, the better. So let's pause the video. Okay, it's been 5 minutes, and then I got a phone call, so it's actually been about 6 minutes. I'm going to turn this upside down and match it up to the glue that I already have on here. And it starts grabbing immediately, but I do want to put some pressure on here. Wipe off the excess glue that squirted out the hole. I usually try to use a more of a flat layer of glue, but because I knew that I had a little area here where the metal wasn't quite touching the board, but I wanted it to adhere there as well. So I went ahead and put a little extra glue so to make sure that it would hold. One thing I could have done would have been to draw a pencil mark right across here to make sure that it was level, you know, left and right the way I want it to be. Okay, and I also thought about using some ribbon and embellishments on this board, and every time I keep thinking of something, I think, no, I don't want to do that because of the fact that it's going to be used it for heat. At least with this guy, the heat is not going to be aiming this way, it's going to be aiming down this way. I thought about putting like some rickrack through here, and I realized that's going to be difficult because I'm going to have embossing powder, hot embossing powder blowing around, and I don't want it sticking to the rickrack. So I have held this good, held that well for a good 30 seconds. Now I'm not going to mess around with it for 24 hours to make sure. I just twisted it a little bit. Okay. I'm going to leave this alone for 24 hours, and then I'll do a little demo showing you how I'm going to be using this. Okay, so this has had plenty of time to set up, and you can see now this is permanently adhered, and I didn't have to drill any holes in there. I love the llama. Thank you so much to my subscriber who sent that to me. I really debated long and hard about doing any sort of embellishment across here and really decided against it. I feel like I'm going to have heat going around here, and I didn't want to do that. So what I decided to do now is to stamp an image using an old stamp of mine. And I have a piece of cardstock. And let's use the Versamark on there. Now I also have, I have re-inkers for this. So if you need a re-inker for your Versamark, you can get them in my shop. I like to cover that up right away, otherwise you tend to get embossing powder on your, oops, I didn't mean to rock that. You get embossing powder on your Versamark, and you don't want embossing powder on it. And this is ancient embossing powder, so it's not the best thing to be using. And then I like to pour the excess embossing powder back into my jar before I get my heat gun going. I'm going to just put this in here. Again, cover the embossing pad and get this put up. Otherwise, when you turn that heat gun on, it's just enough air that it might blow your embossing powder right onto your embossing pad, and you don't want that to happen. Okay, preheat my heat gun. I have had this forever. This is an old Marvy one, and literally have had it forever. Going to preheat it. And now it doesn't have to touch my hand, the heat doesn't. Okay, so I have been embossing for over 20 years, and I'll tell you, I have always just used my hand to hold it, so yeah, I've gotten burned a couple times. There have been a few times where I have clipped it onto a tiny metal clipboard, but there was nothing to hold on to for the clipboard because you're holding, you know, there really wasn't that much room, so this really gives me a nice handle to hold on to, and this gets slightly warm, so if you want this to cool off, take it off of the board and then wave it, and that way it'll be completely cool. Otherwise, if you go to color it, you could just drag the embossing, you know, into it. I'm still going to give it a second here because I want to use my Copics. I think I'm going to use the R17, R46, and maybe R39. Let's play around with that. Oh, that's nice and cool. So let's get my lightest color out here, the 17. I have done this before. Then you drag the embossing right into your coloring. 46, and I'm going to go around the edges here. Get some darker color in here going, and then a little touch of the 39. I'm going to use the medium to pull that in. And go back to my light. This one. Okay, love it. There you go. Now, I am really happy with how this turned out, and I just think it's so cute. I decided to go ahead and color that for you while we were here, but I just love it. IKEA was the company where I got this. I could, if anything, put maybe my name down here. Still not decided right now. I just love it as it is. I can hang it on a hook in my craft room. The llama and the pink go with everything in my craft room right now. Thank you so much for watching.